Well, nearly 45,000 doses of vaccine have been administered so far in El Paso County without having any big drive-through clinics. News 5's Andy Cohen tells us the community keeping pace with other cities around the country with those indoor clinics. He's live at UCHealth. Andy?
Yeah, that's right. UCHealth is vaccinating about 1,000 people a day, Rob, at their clinic here at their administrative offices, which is off of East Pikes Peak Avenue. Now, you can't just walk up. You have to have an appointment. And at the end of this report, I'm going to share with you a phone number you can call to schedule one, provided you meet the qualifications.
The most common thing I heard from folks getting the COVID vaccine here today was it was fast.
I mean, it's zipped, done, and ready to go home.
But I'll tell you what, the way it's set up here, it's beautiful.
We've heard news from relatives that got the shot in other states, and they waited hours and long lines outside, and this was fast.
More than 1,100 people had appointments. UCHealth expects to give around 5,000 doses out each week.
So I think it would rival some of the mobile drive-thrus that you're seeing around the country. Plus, we're not competing against the elements and the weather.
The schedulers will actually give you 2 appointments, one for the first shot and then for the follow-up.
We're already registered for February 19th at 9 o'clock.
Officials keep track of your vaccine history on these little cards.
Yeah, I was excited. Yeah, it was like, oh, 2 more weeks and I can actually go grocery shopping. You know, and just do things like go back up and volunteer at the cat house.
And that sense of relief is shared, not only with other patients.
Once we get everybody putting their heads together and say, we're going to go through with this, no matter what negativity comes out, we need to be there for each other.
But also with the staff and volunteers helping to give the shots.
It really feels the reward when these people thank you. We've had folks cry. We've probably taken more photos than you have taken.
And so when I asked if they had a message for the people watching at home,
Get the shot.
Don't
Get the
hesitate.
shot. Don't hesitate.
Don't hesitate.
And now, as promised, the hotline number that you need to call if you want to get an appointment for the UCHealth Clinic is right here on your screen. It's area code 720, not 719, 720-462-2255. And of course, if you're comfortable with a computer or you have a smartphone, you can also make those appointments online by visiting uchealth.org. Rob?
Yeah, and Andy, one of the big questions, of course, for many, what about reactions to the vaccine? What'd you see?
Well, the big concern is anaphylaxis, and that's an allergic reaction that can happen with any vaccine. And the pharmacy director here at UCHealth told me that the numbers they're seeing nationally for that specific type of reaction with this COVID shot is actually lower than what they usually see with the flu shot. Another thing that they're watching out for is that after people get that second dose, they're experiencing some flu-like body aches, some muscle soreness and joint soreness. So you may want to keep an eye on that. It usually lasts for about a day or so. Always watching out for you. Andy Cohen, News 5.